Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Lee of the Cosmic Armada with Nora, back to bring you another Ordeal review. This is just pretty much where we go through panel by panel, give my thoughts of what's going on and what I think may go on with the next chapter. Hey, man. Brent said I could show panels, but he said, hey, man, you can't do fast pass stuff. So I'm weekly. No fast pass stuff. Now, I'm saying I can't get fast pass stuff, but I'm just not fast passing. You feel me? So let's get started with this week's chapter of Ordeal, chapter 90. With this being one of Brent's favorite chapters, hey, it was a fire chapter. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was hitting. So right now, we have the situation with the Greyhounds. We have no backup. The commander, he's getting fucked up right now. You gotta wait 45 minutes for people to appear. Lieutenant Ian's bleeding out. And it's an 8% chance they're going to be able to save his legs. Now, with that 8%, what'd be fire to me is if they're not able to save both of his legs. Like, so he has to walk around with one cybernetic leg, probably using the Titan technology. That'd be fire. That'd be fire for a prosthetic to have. And then you'll see probably more towards the future events of Ordeal where other, let's say, military personnel will have those type of armor as well, will have that type of armor as well, you feel me? Because only the Greyhounds have the Titan armor, so they was able to produce it to the point where a full squadron can have it. But if the Chemio situation get to a dire point where they have to actually like mass produce these things, everyone may have Titan technology. So, hey man, love to see it, but we're gonna keep it pushing. So what they was planning on doing because of Commander Ian's role is if the first commander goes down, Ian's in charge. But they're all just typical soldiers. So it's best to save the leader. You feel me? Save the head of the snake rather than the body. You feel me? And that way, hey, Hydra concept. Hey, man, reverse Hydra concept. Because you're supposed to, hey, cut off the head and two more grow back. Hey, man. They say we're going to pile ourselves on top of Ian. We're going to save Broski. He out here. He ain't out the doski. You feel me? I'm with that. You feel me? But I don't think it'll be enough to save Ian, honestly, for 45 minutes. Just because you pile your body on top of it, they can still go through the body and just make sure the commander is dead. You feel me? So then y'all backup gone, then everybody could just converge on the point where the boxes of life and death, thus exhausting Anton, thus exhausting Tevin, thus exhausting shit. What happens later on in the chapter we're gonna get into, but also thus exhausting Andrea as well, because at that point the escape route wouldn't even be necessary. So even if she doubled back, it'd be like a messed up situation where it's just like she's coming back to get slaughtered. You feel me? Especially after Gaki. You feel me? I need to see Gaki again. I need to see Big Gaki again. But so let's get started. Well, continue on. And so I love how Lieutenant asked for a miracle, and then the Bifrost open and let's nigga the giant through the immortal hide through. And I'm like, wow, so you aren't just sending the immortal hide, like he's not gonna go there just yet, he's just gonna send the immortal hide there. That's actually a fire concept. And then it showed, you feel me? After they showed me for 2 panels, you feel me? Hey man, that's a wolf. I'm wolphnara. Your boy gotta do the self-insert, you feel me? But I don't know why my camera is just glitching out like that. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to just fix that next time. I'm sorry. But, hold on. Because this is kind of irritating me. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I'm sorry. This review is kind of bootleg, but I'm not rocking with that. Boom, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have the luscious dreads out, you feel me? We gotta have the luscious dreads out, you feel me? So we got, you know, so you got me right there. And then you got Juro on the piggyback side, you feel me? And that's why I love how Juro and his high has the same talents, bro. You can kind of, I said talents, the same tattoos. And you can pretty much really see them in this up close panel right here, even with the back tattoo. And then the bar right here that Juro spits with the helmet and the Bifrost in a snowy environment. And not, Juro's gonna have to be on the front line. Like, nobody can be in front of Juro, because the moment he used them axes, your collateral damage, nigga, no cap. So he said, Thanatos, I bring you a gift. Behold your Ragnarok. He's not even talking about he's talking to the very entity that these guys are working for themselves. You feel me? It's that almost as if that Yorn is talking to a god. Even though they're, you know what I'm saying, God amongst men or man-born God, you feel me? It's almost as if he's talking to a god, fire. So, hey man, even with the, you know what I'm saying, the little sky, you feel me? He got, you know, also got the ice cube thing going on, you feel me? I'm loving that. So then we get the commander, the overlook of code, I should say, Shay's uncle. He's just basically telling him that, like, I won't put you in a situation where you're not necessarily ready for that, and you have to respect that, because Yorn is a soldier. He's a Viking. He lives and dies on the battlefield. That's his belief. And so, at that point, he has to hear Shay's conviction for herself, and that's a really key part for Shay. You feel me? In that this is the moment that he's been waiting for. Yeah, every MC is gonna have to come out here. But this specific part is like, he felt like he was made for this situation, in which if he doesn't have the particular outcome that he wants from this situation, or that the world needs from this situation, he will feel like, what else would he exist for? And the depression could get even further down than that, you feel me? But anyway, let's keep it pushing. And so they teleported Shay to the battle with Kagaya, Anton, and Tevin, which is fire, by the way. And so, hold on. So we see that with the Wrath Mask, he's able to keep up with both Tevin and Anton, and that's most likely just because of his martial arts skills, not necessarily always because of his talent. So it's always a case of, it's the talent, it's the user, not the talent itself. Fire, always love that concept. You feel me? And so he kicks Anton back, and then Tevin blocks him. And with Shades come through the portal, and you can see the tent from the portal glint off the sun, almost as if Elios, almost as the sun, the Lord of the Sun. You know what I'm saying? That's fire, bro. And then he lands. Now, you got Shay looking right over at Val. And Val doesn't even say Shay, he says Sabito. So now my question is, in regards to that, maybe like just like how Leo gave Andrea 5% Elios, that Shay had maybe like 5 to 10% of I can't think of the talent name. Hey, Sabito's talent, let me know down below, please. I need ya. But Sabito's talent, maybe he got like 5 to 10% of Sabito's talent, and then his little sister got the other 90 to 95% of Sabito's talent, which would be a fire concept. And then we got him blocking with the shield. And so you see, it gives him an AoE around himself, which he can block, but it still goes through him in of itself. It's like he can stop the initial range from damaging him. It's like a small little safe zone, and then it averts it behind him, which is a fire concept. One thing I do love is how Brent does the close-up of the mask right there by the metal portion of the mask. His fingers almost touching it. His pinky is almost touching it. And then you see the forge of the helmet of Elios, which is fire. And you see Tevin like, yeah, man, this man got it this time. He got the sauce. Anton like, hold on, what just happened? And then Shay, this time Shay doesn't have his dreads almost on fire like a candle flame. You feel me? So, fire. Fire. He activated a full power. You feel me? It's almost as if he activated Elio State 1 without like a full power Elio State 1. Without having to like rip portions of his skin off. But I know that's not the case. This is just more of just the manifestation of the shield and the helmet, thus showing he's using a ton of Elios power at this current point in time, which is fire. Bro, the way it ended, bro, I thought we had more. I really did. But this is all I got for this review of Ordeal. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.